Something is shifting, and if you've been paying attention, you already feel it. That uneasy flutter in your chest, the static in the air before a storm, the quiet whisper that something big is about to break through. This isn't paranoia. This isn't just a feeling. It's a countdown to something that won't knock politely. It's going to kick the door in. May 12th, 2025 isn't just a date. It's a rupture in the ordinary. When the flower full moon in Scorpio hits its peak, it won't just light up the sky, it's going to drag the truth out of your shadows and throw it into your face. Think of it like standing under a cosmic spotlight while the universe reads your secrets aloud. Not for shame, for transformation. But only if you're awake enough to listen. Most people will sleep through it. They'll scroll past the signs, laugh it off, dismiss the rising anxiety, the restless dreams, the sudden moments of clarity that hit like lightning in a quiet room. But you're not most people, are you? You're here, watching this, right when you were meant to, because something inside you already knows this moon is about to change everything. We're not talking astrology memes and good vibes. We're talking spiritual recalibration, a soul-level reboot. And when this video goes live, the gateway will already be open. No more warnings, no more signs. It's happening. So if your gut is screaming and your dreams have turned into riddles, don't ignore it. The universe doesn't send spam. Like this video, subscribe if you're ready to step through the fire, and drop 77 in the comments to tell the universe you're not hiding anymore and to help someone else who's waking up too. Let's dive in, because what's coming doesn't wait. Chapter 1. The flower moon is turning up the volume on your soul. And now, here it comes. Not next week, not someday. Right now. You're already inside it. The shift, the storm, the strange weight you've been carrying for days without knowing why. It's not random. It's not in your head. It's the emotional gravity of the flower moon in Scorpio pulling everything to the surface. And it's only going to get louder. This moon doesn't tap gently on the window. It kicks open the door and flips on every light in the house. The stuff you thought was buried, it's back. That heartbreak you promised you were over. That resentment you tucked under productivity. That longing you tried to laugh off. Scorpio doesn't care about your distractions. It drags the hidden into the spotlight and dares you to look. You might be asking, why am I feeling so emotional all of a sudden? Like you're crying in the middle of a YouTube ad, or feeling weirdly furious at a random memory from 5 years ago. That's because your soul has been whispering for years, and now it's had enough. It's screaming. Every suppressed truth, every repressed feeling is flooding forward, not to punish you, but to purge you. Think of your emotions like a dusty attic. You've kept the door closed for years. Now the moon has thrown it wide open and the wind is howling through. Everything is flying off the shelves. Memories, regrets, feelings you thought you had outgrown. It's chaos, but it's sacred chaos. It's not breaking you down, it's breaking you open. And if you're wondering, am I the only one feeling this? Not even close. But most people will try to escape it. They'll numb it with Netflix, food, scrolling, denial. They'll say, I don't know why I'm so off lately, and move on. But not you. You're here. You're paying attention. You're feeling it because you're supposed to. And here's the twist. This emotional intensity isn't some cruel spiritual test. It's a portal. Each feeling is a key. Each tear, each triggered moment is revealing what's still alive inside you, what's been asking to be seen. And if you allow it, if you lean in, the feelings will start to shapeshift. Grief will turn into insight. Anger will reveal boundaries. Longing will point to your soul's true hunger. This moon is like a mirror that doesn't lie. It reflects not who you pretend to be, but who you really are, under the masks, beneath the coping. And if that feels terrifying, good. It means you're finally getting close to something real. So let the tears fall. Let the waves crash. Don't try to fix it or label it. Let it move through you like thunder rolling across the sky. Because this isn't emotional chaos. It's emotional truth. And that's the most powerful thing you can face right now. You're not breaking. You're recalibrating. The signal is strong. The volume is rising. And the soul you've been hiding is ready to speak. Let it. Chapter 2. Truths that refuse to stay hidden. And once the emotional floodgates burst open, what comes next is even more unsettling, because now the truth begins to crawl out of the wreckage, and it doesn't come dressed in poetry or wrapped in comfort. It comes raw, it comes loud, it comes looking you dead in the eye and saying, "You knew this all along." The flower moon isn't just digging up feelings, it's unearthing truth. The kind you've buried under "maybe later," under "I'm fine," under the mountain of stories you've told yourself to keep the peace. But Scorpio doesn't care about your comfort zone. It's not here to help you keep pretending. It's here to snap the illusion in half. So when something triggers you this week, don't just brush it off. That irritation, that guilt, that sinking feeling in your gut when someone says something that hits too close, that's not just a mood, that's a message. A flare fired from the depths of your subconscious saying, "Look here, this is where it's leaking." You might find yourself remembering things you haven't thought of in years, conversations, regrets, dreams you shelved because they felt too big or too unrealistic. They're resurfacing now because your soul is done waiting. The clock is ticking. The lies you've lived with, the ones about who you should be, what you should settle for, they're expiring. And no, it's not just about other people's secrets. This is about the truths you've kept from yourself. That relationship you stay in out of fear. That job you say you're grateful for, but secretly drains the life out of you. That quiet inner voice that keeps whispering, "There's more." Some of these truths will sneak in like a quiet breeze. Others will detonate like a grenade. But all of them are sacred. Because truth is liberation, even when it's inconvenient, even when it hurts like hell. So don't resist what's rising, don't run from it. Let the mirror do its job. Let the truth strip away what isn't you anymore, because what's coming isn't here to break you, it's here to wake you. Chapter 3. Relationships on trial by fire. And once the truth starts cracking through the surface, it doesn't stop with you. It starts echoing through the people around you, your relationships, your connections. Every bond you've built is about to be held up to the flame, and not everyone is going to make it through. This flower moon in Scorpio isn't just about inner truth, it's about relational X-rays. It's cosmic interrogation. It exposes the threads holding everything together and asks, is this real, or are you just used to it? Those awkward silences lately, the growing distance you can't explain, the tension that shows up without warning in rooms that used to feel warm. That's not your imagination. That's the moon pulling back the curtain. Scorpio doesn't do surface level. It doesn't care if someone's been in your life for 10 years, if the connection is built on fear, convenience, or people-pleasing. Its time is up. That friend who always drains you, that partner who keeps you walking on eggshells, that family tie wrapped in guilt instead of love. The universe is done waiting for you to make a move. It's already making it for you. This is your relationship audit. Not from the ego, but from the soul. You're being shown where you've been shrinking to fit, where you've been choosing comfort over truth, where you've been trying to save connections that can't even save themselves. And yes, it might hurt. Some people will walk out, Others will explode in conflict, but don't chase what's falling away. Don't beg to keep what the universe is asking you to release. Because what remains after the fire? That's what's real. By May 13th, your social landscape will look different, and it should. This isn't punishment. This is divine organization. The people you lose now are making space for the ones who match your new frequency. The ones who don't flinch when you show up fully. The ones who meet your truth with their own. Let it burn. Let it clear. What's breaking isn't you. It's the illusion that ever kept you small. Chapter 4. The Power Shift. And after the fire has cleared what no longer belongs, after the masks fall, the illusions collapse, and the truth stands naked in the aftermath, something else begins to rise. It's quiet at first, like the hum beneath your skin, but it's unmistakable. Power. Not the kind the world glorifies, not domination, not control, real power. The kind you forgot was yours. This flower moon in Scorpio isn't just shaking up your emotions or relationships, it's shining a ruthless light on the power structures of your life, both the visible and the invisible ones. Where have you been giving your energy away? Who have you been letting write your story? What version of yourself have you been shrinking into just to keep the peace? Scorpio rules boundaries, ownership, and transformation. And right now, it's peeling back the layers to reveal the deals you've unconsciously made. That job that expects your loyalty but offers no respect. That partner who takes your love but offers no safety. That quiet little voice in your own head that whispers, "Don't rock the boat." This moon is flipping the script. You may find yourself suddenly standing taller in rooms that used to make you feel small. You may speak truths that used to tremble on your tongue. You may wake up one day and realize that the permission you've been waiting for, you never needed it. It was always yours to give. Some of you will quit, walk out, draw the line that's been long overdue. Others will stop apologizing for wanting more, for needing space, for being bold, for dreaming louder than what the people around you can understand. And in those moments, you'll realize the cage was never locked. You were just trained to stay inside it. This is a shift that doesn't wait for applause. There will be no fireworks, no cheering crowd when you say no for the first time, when you close the door, when you stop explaining yourself. There will only be you, and a quiet, fierce kind of freedom pulsing in your chest. And yes, part of you might resist it. Power feels dangerous when you've spent your life trying to be palatable. But let me remind you, resistance is still a form of participation. If you don't choose your power, someone else will use it for you. May 12th is not just a full moon, it's a spiritual turning point. A fork in the road. Do you rise, or do you stay small because it's familiar? This moon isn't asking, it's demanding. The choice is yours, but the moment is now. Chapter 5. Spiritual Awakening Through the Body. And once you start reclaiming your power, something strange begins to happen, not just in your mind, not just in your heart, but in your body. The shift becomes physical. You don't just feel different, you are different. The flower moon in Scorpio is doing more than stirring emotions and exposing illusions. It's waking up the wisdom stored in your cells. Those sudden wake-ups at 2 or 3 a.m., that's not bad sleep. That's spiritual signal interference. You're being pinged, tuned into something higher, something older than logic, older than time. You're not imagining the tingles in your hands, the electricity crawling up your spine, the waves of warmth, dizziness, pressure at the base of your skull. That isn't stress. That isn't coincidence. That's activation. The body remembers what the mind forgets. And right now, your body is acting like a satellite dish, pulling in frequencies your conscious mind isn't fully ready to decode. But it doesn't matter, because the download has already begun. The real question is, will you resist or will you receive? You might find yourself craving foods you used to avoid, or feeling repelled by the ones you always loved. You might notice a sudden urge to move, stretch, dance, or just be still for no clear reason. You might feel the need to be alone more, to protect your energy, to shut off the noise and listen. That's not moodiness. That's your physical intelligence waking up. Your body is becoming a compass, a guide, and it's more honest than your thoughts ever were. When it says no, believe it. When it tenses up around someone, trust it. When it lights up with joy, move toward that light like your life depends on it, because right now, it does. This moon isn't just spiritual, it's somatic. The transformation is happening through the skin, through the bones, through breath and heartbeat and sweat. You are becoming a vessel for something ancient, something sacred. And the more you try to return to normal, the more uncomfortable you'll feel. Because normal was the lie. This strange, buzzing, emotional, intuitive, electric state is your natural setting waking up. Don't fight the changes. Don't dismiss the sensations. Let go of the habits that numb and distract. Honor the signals. Trust the rhythm. Your body is not breaking. It's broadcasting. And what it's saying is this: you're evolving right now, so surrender. Let the upgrade in. Let your body lead. Because sometimes awakening doesn't come through thought or theory. It comes through sweat, tears, and a spine that suddenly knows exactly which way to turn. Chapter 6. What to do before the gateway fully opens. And now that your body's tuning into something bigger, now that the dreams are louder, the instincts sharper, the pulse of change undeniable, it's time to face the final question. What are you going to do about it? Because this isn't theory anymore, this is real. The gateway isn't waiting for a better mood or the perfect moment. It's opening, ready or not. This flower moon in Scorpio is not gentle. It's not here to give you time to catch your breath. It's here to shift you radically and permanently. So you don't prepare with perfection, you prepare with presence. On May 12th, at 12:56 p.m. Eastern, the cosmic threshold cracks wide open. That moment isn't symbolic, it's electric. The energy will peak, and if you're buried in busy work or numbed out by noise, you'll miss it. Clear your schedule. Cancel what you can. Make space. Even if it's just an hour. That hour could change everything. And leading up to it, go quiet. Every day, carve out 10 minutes. No phone, no music, no distractions. Just you and the silence. It will feel weird at first, maybe even uncomfortable. But stay. The whispers that seem random now. By May 12th, there'll be thunder. They'll make sense, but only if you've been listening. Keep a journal by your bed. If you wake at 2 or 3 a.m., and chances are you will, don't scroll. Don't roll over and forget. Write it down. Even if it's nonsense. Even if it fades. These aren't just dreams, they're transmissions, codes, clues. You're receiving downloads from a version of yourself that's trying to make contact. And prepare to let go. Seriously. Something, or someone, is going to be asked to leave your life. A belief, a pattern, a relationship, an old version of you. You can choose what goes, or the universe will choose for you. Either way, there's no more space for what drains you. Most importantly, trust your gut. More than logic, more than advice, more than what's expected. The next version of your life won't make sense to the old one. Your intuition is your GPS now. What feels right, even if it makes 0 sense on paper, is likely the truth. This isn't just a full moon. This is a cosmic checkpoint, a spiritual fork in the road. What you carry into this energy will either weigh you down or lift you higher. This moment doesn't come often, and when it does, it never waits. So the question is, will you rise with it? Or will you watch it pass and wonder what could have been? If you've made it this far, you already know the answer. Let's meet the shift with our eyes wide open. And now you know, this flower moon in Scorpio isn't just lighting up the sky. It's lighting up you. The emotional waves, the truth, the awakenings, the power. It's all real, and it's all happening now. This is your moment to rise, release, and remember who you really are. If this stirred something deep in you, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, subscribe for more cosmic clarity, and comment the number 77 below to let the universe and others know you're ready. Let's light up this shift together. You're not alone. You were meant to find this. The portal is open. Let's go.